Hey guys, let's see if I can turn this thing around. We're now checking on the chickens, and I now have to fix the fence and do a little bit more. They're getting older, getting bigger, and I got to clip their wings this week. Only have to clip one, and keeps them from being able to fly, and just for their safety, and because I care about them. But let's see what they're doing. They're they're getting out. And they're not hurting anything because, I mean, they still can't get out right now of the chain link fence, and then I have the wooden fence on this side. But so they're okay, and I mean they're out, and then as long as the other animals aren't out, because even my dogs won't hurt them. I have one, the female, likes to chase them. So they're getting out and they're starting to learn to scratch and do all the things that chickens love to do. Eating the grasses, which just adds nutrients to their body that the actual store-bought marketed food doesn't give them. They even eat grit, small rocks and pebbles that goes into their stomachs that help them digest the food that they eat. So when they start becoming of age here in a couple more months, when they start being able to lay eggs, it helps them to even digest that food to help them in that process to give us more eggs. So I have no problem with that. But you notice I'm going to have to, you notice over here I have the another fencing that I'm going to have to put above it, and I'll raise the level of enclosure, and I'll let them out at times like I always do. They don't always have to stay in this little closed area. They have their little running pen. I've got this area over here they seem to like, so I left it there. They like to come out there, and when the sun's out, the sun's not out today, a little cloudy today. It's almost, probably about 55 degrees. But they like to get under that when the sun's out and catch shade, so I'll probably leave that there. They're coming out. But anywho, I brought them out a cantaloupe this morning. My birds in Thailand, love fruit. They loved watermelon, because when in Thailand it's just like Texas. It's hot, except the only difference is it's hot in Thailand all year round. So they love the extra moisture from the fruit. They pecked on this a little bit this morning. They don't seem to enjoy it right now. Maybe it's because the heat is not here right now. But I'll even take that out and put that in my compost pile, which will help it out for my pepper plants, my tomatoes, and have no problem with that. But I put that out there, thought they'd enjoy it. I put rice out there yesterday and a little bit of bread, and that's completely gone. They loved that. I had some leftover bread that was just about to go out of date, and I gave it to them instead of putting in the compost pile to see if they liked it, and they did. So just little treats. Another treat that I hadn't gave them yet that I will, believe it or not, they love scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs is just full of protein, and now they're trying to figure out how to get back in. They figured out how to get out, but they don't know how to figure out get back in. I'll help them with that here in a minute. Let's see if I can do one real quick. And I've been working on it all the time, and they have no problem with it. You'll hear a little squawking out of them, just a little bit at the first. But see, they're They're used to it. They have no problems. See? Give them a little pet on the back. They're calm. And then you get to go back in. And the rest are the same. I've got to fix that. Somebody, I think one of the dogs broke that trying to get in there. Let me see. Just a little pet. Little pet on the back. They're calm. They know Daddy's not gonna hurt them. Yep, I had a little clip on there, but I'll fix that here in a second. So no problemo. But they like that little area back there. It's almost like a sanctuary for them. That little weeds on the, it's growing in between my chain link fence and the wooden fence that the neighbors have that they don't take care of. We're not talking about that. But anywho, excuse me for my cough. Oh, I scared them with my cough. And I don't have coronavirus. But anywho, thought I'd share this morning. Going back over there to do my repairs and grab my stuff to do the things I need to do to keep them safe and before the rain starts. And maybe it will, maybe it won't. But God bless you all. Happy Sunday. And just because we couldn't go to church and gather in a gathering, in a building, doesn't mean church doesn't happen, because church happens every day of the week. It don't have to be a Sunday. And if you noticed on any website that you're on, Facebook, Instagram, everybody's sharing God's love every day. Doesn't matter what day it is, it's happening. And then they shut down a building, but you know what? The church is not in a building. The church is in us. We are the church. So we thank God for that. So God bless you. Be safe, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care.